Hi, Barbara.
James, how are you?
Everything is beautiful. How are you?
In its own way, yeah. Everything is awesome. And you know what? Today is a very special day. Do you know what it is?
April the 18th.
Yes. And you know what today is? National Exercise Day.
That sounds like a lot of work.
I'm so surprised you didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
I'm shocked.
Thanks for throwing me under the bus there.
I'm
buddy.
surprised you weren't talking about it all morning on the radio. I mean, it's National Exercise Day. Yay! It's time for us to march and jump and run and stretch and treadmill and lift weights
and
and
bicycle and walk.
Pickleball and tennis and golf. It's National Exercise Day.
Did you ever hear that song? I'm running on empty, running on. Hey, welcome to Thursday.
Happy National Exercise Day. But I have one pressing question. Who makes this stuff up? Who gets to approve a national day? Sit on the couch day? That should be a day. Today I actually passed my recertification test for my certification for certified nutrition coach, which gives me credentials to help you get through this aging process, because Lord knows I've been on every diet and exercise program that's been out there, and I've navigated the waters. Speaking of waters, today we are going to sit and talk about being ageless and having an ageless mindset. Last week we talked about how old people were in the Bible, like Adam lived well into 900 and Noah started building the ark at 500. And if you go back to Genesis, the Lord gets mad at humanity. And he says this, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. So God gave us these bodies, and they should go a good 120 years. We have done things to kind of stifle that, but they should be good to go for 120 years.
Life's all about choices.
Life is all about choices. And as we make some choices, I thought today I would just spend some time talking about some of the questions people ask me. And one of the most asked questions that I get is, when should I take my vitamins? So here's your rule of thumb on when you should take vitamins. So if vitamins are fat soluble, like vitamin A, D, E, and K, you take it after you eat, because it does well absorbed in your fat. That's what fat soluble vitamins do. They need the fat. Water soluble vitamins, like your vitamin B's, all the different B's, and the C's, need the water, and they dissolve in water. I always say that we borrow the water solubles, because you literally take them in and then they get absorbed in your body, and whatever doesn't get absorbed gets urinated out. That's why sometimes I also say, if you're taking your C's in the morning, you might need another dose depending on what's coming around. Taking the C's in the afternoon. If you took, a lot of times people take B12 for a little energy boost, and I usually say take those away from your multivitamin. So if you're taking your multivitamin in the morning, it usually has B12 in it. Then you take your B12 maybe 10, 11 o'clock. So that'll get you through the afternoon, because the morning's B12 is going to get urinated out because it's, water soluble. You also should take your multis after you eat, because a lot of what's in your multis is going to be fat soluble. So that's a better time to take those, would be after you eat. Then we have magnesium and calcium. People ask, when do I take that?
I take mine at bedtime.
Take it at bedtime, right? Because magnesium and calcium do their best job when you're sleeping, when your body is at rest. When your body is going all over the place all day and you're eating and you're, obviously exercising, because today is National Exercise Day.
Yeah. Right on that one.
You can, you inhibit the best part of what these minerals can do for your body. So your best bet is to take your magnesium and your calcium before you go to bed. These are my recommendations. Do your research, talk to your doctor, see what fits best in your lifestyle. And then you want to avoid taking all of your minerals together, like magnesium, zinc, copper, because it'll reduce the absorbency. So like zinc reduces the absorbency of copper. So you want to be careful on how, you take those. And if you don't remember, usually I am of the space where I say, take it with food. If you can't remember to take it with or without, you're better off taking it with, because many of you, especially older adults, are taking other medications that may be causing different issues in your gut. So depending on your probiotic, I take mine without food. I take mine before, first thing in the morning, but they're designed to be taken. If it's a really good probiotic, you should be able to take it anytime and it will still have value in your gut, which is really important. Some of the other terms people ask me about is, what is chelated? And chelated is the process when the minerals bind to the protein. So chelated minerals boost the absorption. They're also more gentler on you. You might be buying zinc and you'll hear zinc picolinate. So that's when zinc is combined with the amino acid picolinic acid, and your body can easily absorb the amino acid into the fat, so it brings the zinc along with it so that the zinc gets absorbed too. And you'll see that on a lot of different supplements that are out there. Again, you could get your nutrition from your food. That would be a great idea. Eating your kale will give you your magnesium. But as we age, a lot of times our body isn't going to absorb it properly. And it's also not, you have to eat a lot of kale to get the magnesium that you need. So that's why we supplement. You may hear the term liposomal. What is liposomal? And liposomal, let's say I sell in the store liposomal vitamin C. Now, vitamin C, we talked about, is water soluble, which means that we kind of borrow it. It comes in and it goes out. So it fuses with absorbic acid and citric biflavonoids. So it attaches to the fat. When something is liposomal, they take the thing and they make it absorbable with fat instead of being water soluble. So those are some of the terms and things that sort of confuse people, and to talk to your doctors about what they believe you need. Many of your medications are depleting your bodies seriously of water, of water, of nutrients, of sleep. Sleep is big, and a lot of times you're not getting your sleep because of your medications. Ask those questions and review those things with your doctors. Nobody should be suffering in this day and age for lack of sleep. We have many things in the store that support our sleep. We have many things in the store to support, your wellness and your immune system. And when we come back, we are going to talk about the 6 dimensions of wellness. So we'll be back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
We'll be back.